incredible. Like I think when you walk into a studio or into recording mode, a lot of people, maybe not our age but younger, would go, "Oh fuck, man, we need all this super gear." You know, that's what we've been shown. And I don't know, if you get older, you sort of, the main vibe is if it sounds good, it fucking sounds good.
Yeah.
Whether it's whatever the fuck you're pulling it from, which is very minor shit. We were pulling these sounds from.
Yeah, especially when we've gone through so many eras. I don't know what artist, it was some chick artist I heard say recording, she was bitching about the techno industry, saying recording used to be about getting that moment on tape.
Yep.
You know, so like the musicians that was it. Oh my God, you listen to some old, what's her name? Joni Mitchell? Like that was live, or any of that stuff where they were really first fronting recording. Like that was actually what the room sounded like. But I'm not bagging anything digital, but we've gone through it all up and down again. And I think, like what you're saying, Stu, is that we're coming to the age now. It's like we just need to get some good stuff on tape. We've gone through all the fakeness.
Man,
yeah, exactly.
Digital is really, really helpful. You know, it's really opened up a lot of avenues to do, you know, a lot of things. But, I mean, analog still will be fucking tits going into digital to be in real land, but...
It would separate the false musicians from the real musicians,
Here we
that's
go,
for sure.
Yeah. It'd mean we'd have to play a whole song in one take.
Anyone can be in a band now because they can just literally sound replace everything they do.
It's true.
And then all of a sudden it sounds great. Whereas the real musicians strive really hard to perfect their craft, and the acknowledgement's gone these days because anyone can fucking do it.
Yeah.
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 And anyone who isn't a musician may look at him going, "Oh, here comes another musician." Like anyone can do that.
Yep. No, I think, but then again, digital's open up windows for you can.
I just had a funny thought.
What was your funny thought?
I was thinking back in 2008, I was looking for a good job. So just like anything, you know, when you find yourself in those times where like, what do I do? What can I do? What am I good at?
Yep.
I had a.
I find it hard to believe because you got so many jobs.
I was really serious for a week about like somehow teaching like live rock school, like
yeah, fuck yeah,
like how where the amp goes, like what. It's so short. I can't believe I'm telling you now. How to hold your guitar low, right?
Yeah.
How to stand,
right.
Not like that, mate.
Not like that.
But you know, like what's it all about? You know,
getting on and getting off on time.
Yeah.
Having your guitar in tune.
Why am I even telling you this? Having your guitar in tune. Just those cool things. But in
Jack
saying
Black thing.
Yeah, in saying that, that's the stupidest idea ever because it's cool being like someone who's been on a stage a million times. You just get in there, bang, 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 let's play.
That's it.
That's how you...
The fucked up thing is that would actually sell. It's a great idea. And
it would actually.
You should
I
go
think
for it.
Write it down.
Write it down. It's like you said, it's on the airways forever.
Oh, man.
That idea's gone worldwide.
Wouldn't it be funny
Someone's already
in 6
trademarked
months?
it.
Someone's already fucking stolen it.
Wouldn't it be funny by the time you get home, like on Google, you're searching something and my little ad pops up on the sid?
That's right. I wouldn't...
Kruckies, rock school, yeah.
Bang. How to hold your guitar like a fucking rock pig. But yeah, man. No, I think we'll...
Hey, Tex.
Yo.
How do you hold your guitar?
Oh, medium.
Okay.
Not low, not high.
Rhythm guitar or lead guitarist?
Mainly rhythm. Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit of lead.
Yeah.
I think they're going to swap a bit because there's a few parts that they're still debating who's going to do what.
Right.
Because they both kind of recorded a bit of everything.
Who's playing bass here?
Well...
We're doing tryouts at the moment.
Truly.
We've got a couple of guys that we think are good bass players that we want to give the opportunity to, and we'll just sort of see who stands out. It's really up to Stu. I mean, obviously...
It's really up to us.
It's really up to Stu.
It's really up to us.
Like I knew you played guitar on the demos, Stu.
I played everything.
He's played bass as well.
Right.
On this, yeah.
Quite the
So, yeah, I know.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie motherfucking Wonder.
Yeah.
I don't know. The bass players, I guess it's a weird thing. Like, I think my ears will pick up. I might be a little bit more kind of...
Particular,
yeah, thanks, Tex, to that sound. I think even still playing in a rehearsal environment, my ears will still be adjusted to the bass more than the guitar, which I'll have to adjust my head to, I think. But
especially if the bass player has a different style. And
that's the thing.
Get through the next
They're
songs
just got to have
like,
feel.
dude.
They're just got to have feel.
Yeah.
The bass lines aren't tech. I didn't go out of my way to make them. I just wanted the bass lines rock solid. So
They'll need a good right hand, I think.
they'll need a good right hand.
We just really want someone who's as into the music as we are.
That's it.
That's the big thing.
Good haircut. Got to have a good haircut.
Yeah, well, nice haircut goes a long way.
It does.
But no,
Cool shoes. A van.
A Mustang.
Yeah, be willing to drive our drunken
Mustang
asses
van.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But no, they're just got to feel the music as much as we do. Like we really believe in this stuff. So whoever comes on board, we've got a drummer who's come on board just recently, who's just going to be our live guy, and he loves it. You know, he's messaging us all the time, just going, yeah, like this is the stuff. I love this.
Where's he from? What's his name?
He's a Gold Coast based guy. His name's Kurt Winter. He actually plays in my other band, which is the Silencio. I brought him forward. Like we discussed so many different drummers, but one of the big things as to why we chose Kurt is because
Cool name. Cool rock and roll name
it's
for a
got
start.
a good name. Yeah, that was one.
High five.
He's a tight ass drummer, and he plays to a click, and he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. You know, like he's just always been really proactive, I guess is probably the best way to put it. Like he learnt the 5 songs in a week. You know.
Cool.
Every one of the guys so far, anyone who's actually, well, these two guys and Kurt, you know, all of them have basically come to me and gone, I fucking learned it all.
Wow.
You know, I'm not playing around. You know, Nick came to the table with the first day, I think, in the song that we'll play tonight and we're going to release on in here for the first time. I mean, a lot of those vocal tracks were the first day, the first 2 takes he came in. You know, we kept them and, you know, he came with a notebook of lyrics. I fucking got all this, you know, and Tex has got all these ideas. And Tex came in, I already know this riff and I know this song. And Kurt was the same. You know, I met Kurt only a few weeks ago. And Kurt's like, I know all the songs, I've learned them. Like, wow. That's all you can really ask. That's all.
Months to learn your songs.
It's not really. I think they're pretty meat and potato to me, I think.
It's very much his style. He's already into that kind of style of rock, you know, so it's very much up his alley. He chucks it on, just listens to it in the car, and he's tapping along on his steering wheel, and he knows it, you know.
I think, Stu, you got a good sense of rhythm. Like, oh, of course you do. But, you know, the last podcast we hear, you're tapping away with your fingers, right? And I was like, damn, dude. You're another... you know, it's like when you start playing guitar with another person, and they've got another different sense of rhythm. And when you come across someone who's real good and they've got another thing going on, like I'm jamming in the shed with another guy I know, and he's like, I'm like, wow, totally from the left of center, great guitarist, but I don't think that way. And it took me like a week to go, oh, I understand where you're coming from now and where your beats are. Like, you know, everyone has their own sort of inner beat.
Tex and I are kind of like doppelgangers. It's kind of funny. We kind of really gelled really quick.
Yeah.
On a guitar front, you know, I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, what bands have you been in, Tex?
It's been a while for me, but
Been a while for all of us, mate.
it's been about 20 years.
Hey, sorry,
for me,
not
literally.
Nick. Yarn.
I was in a band called Shifter in Mackay.
Oh shit, I was in a band called.
Oh right.
No. Well, wait, for a second I went, hey, you're familiar, but maybe not.
Yeah, in Mackay.
Mackay,
and back in the day, we supported Powderfinger and Silverchair and a few of those guys.
Yeah, awesome. Was that a good gig?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
From
what
I
in
can remember.
Mackay? Yeah,
It's a bit foggy, the memory.
yeah. Where in Mackay?
Silverchair was at the showgrounds, and that was to about 5,000 people.
Do you remember seeing the boys? I love that stuff. Tell me, I love it. You know what I mean? I've got a funny story about meeting them in there a couple of times, but
Didn't actually. We said g'day to them, but we didn't. There wasn't much. Daniel Johns was in a bit of a mood, I think, that night. And it was the first show of their second album, the Freak Show tour.
So they were young.
yeah,
They were pretty young, and
Yep.
our band had actually broken up at that point, but we told the promoters that we're still together.
together.
Yeah, of
we did
course.
the gig, and
Yeah.
you know,
we really don't have
We
each
really
other.
want to play for
Yeah.
5,000
all that sort of
people.
shit.
My funny story about Silverchair was that I couldn't believe that I was picking up the Angels from the airport, right? I was actually doing stage tech for an acoustic tour for the Angels. I couldn't believe it. Like someone just rang me and said, dude, you've got a van, right? Pick up the Angels from the airport. So I'm at the airport going, yes. You know, and shitting myself that I was going to have to tune up all the boys' guitars and everything soon. But then here comes some rock and rollers, and it's not that there's kids. Is that Silverchair? Is that these kids I've been hearing about? And this was before they were massive.
Yeah, right.
This was just after Tomorrow
broke through.
but everyone knew who they were. But I'm like, that's definitely the boys from Silverchair. And they sat down right beside me with their guitars and everything while I'm waiting. And went, I've got to really rethink this story.
It's blurry, doesn't it?
But yeah,
The 90s.
no, and then I realised that I said, g'day. I said, you guys Silverchair? And he goes, yeah. And I'm looking directly at Daniel Johns, and I realised that their mums, some ladies were checking me out. I went,
Like, who the fuck is that?
is that your... no, I think they said it. I said, what's it like, doing these gigs? And it was like, good, but I wish our mums weren't there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they were really young.
they were very
Really young.
Like 15 in the beginning.
And at the time, I thought they were just some kids having a good ride, and they turned into Silverchair.
Oh, man, big ride. I met Chris, the bass player, years ago, but after they'd broken up in the Annandale upstairs in a room where there was, I won't get into the details of it, but, there's all these people, and he was a really, really lovely bloke. He was really switched on, really...
That would have been after they toured
it
America
was
with
well
Red
after all
Hot
that.
Chili Peppers. Think about
all that. They're gone. They disbanded by then, But he was just standing there. I think I just was really pissed and on something else. And so I was like, hey, fucking G&L basses. And he's like, no, I'm playing Fenders now. And I'm like, oh, yeah, cool, man. What are they like? He's like, yeah, they're all right. And yada, yada, yada.
Right.
Like G&Ls for 20 years.
Yeah, I did. And I was like, G&L basses, like, I'm in the door with this guy. And he's like, no, I stopped playing them. And I'm like, why? After all these years, he's like, man, I like Fenders now. I'm playing Fenders. And
You're trying to act sober.
I did. I tried. And then, I remember the owner of the Annandale going, this is this bloke from blah, blah, blah band. And
I don't think there is even an upstairs to the Annandale.
oh, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. It's big.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't remember that at all.
Were you just not invited up there?
Maybe not.
Yeah, no, there is.
I didn't know there was an
There
upstairs to the
is.
Annandale. Really? Okay.
There is at the Annandale. I think I was upstairs.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I wasn't.
You're probably downstairs.
Oh, yeah, no, I was definitely not in the... Yeah, I think I was upstairs.
You're at Rosencrown.
No, no. I was definitely upstairs, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm believing you, dude. I am believing you.
Because I was sitting at a table when there was these two radio guys, and I can't remember their names, on Triple J, like comedians, blah, 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 blah. Whatever their names were, and I remember American Rosso.
Oh, awesome.
And I remember sort of having a taste of beer, and the next minute looking up, and these two guys are sitting opposite me in this booth, and I'm like, who are you? He's like, oh, I'm Merrick, and I'm Rosso, or I'm Merrick. One of the guys, like, hey, how you going? I'm like, I fucking know that name.
Yeah.
And that's how that kind of party started, and
Great.
then I kind of wandered around, went, Silverchair's bass player, fuck, I'll go nail him.
That's the best part about Sydney, man. Those things would happen every other week. Surprised me. Okay, when's the last time you saw a real famous person? I saw on the coast or anywhere.
Pauline Hanson at the airport.
Did ya?
You did too.
Did ya?
You got a photo and everything.
I got to reveal. I've never told many people this. You ready for
Tell
it? No,
you never told many people. You better tell everyone.
Well,
Just give it up.
Real quickly, as fast as I can. I just got a photo I've never seen before of me.
You've got a thing for Pauline Hanson, yeah?
No.
It is, isn't it? But the younger Pauline Hanson.
This is pretty
wasn't
deep.
it back in
The fish and chip shop
the
days.
fish and chip shop days? Yeah.
I just they're actually in a box downstairs. In a box, there'd been like all these little what do you call those little photos before they were photos? They were on a little square box. What do you call them?
What do you film, mate.
Yeah, but
film.
You'd have little slideshows, slides.
Oh yeah.
Right, so they've been in a
slides,
box
yeah.
for like 20 million years under my folks' house, and I went. I've got my mate Mike from the castle. He's got one of these transfer companies. Took him to him, and lo and behold, there's photos of me as a 10-day-old baby with my old man holding me. But in the background, it's like on the water, and you can see boats and stuff like that. I'm like, I said to Mum, whose house is this? Like, that's great. Unreal. Photos of me as a baby, right? 1972. It's that old. I'm talking dinosaurs. And they go, oh, that's actually Onnie and Jack's house. I went, oh, who's that? They went, oh, that's actually Pauline's mum and dad. Pauline Hanson's mum and dad.
Fish and chip shop. We were actually right. We were only joking, man.
Well, this is where it gets crazy. My grandfather, who I've never really met, he worked for Pauline Hanson's